What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Brutal Age on Easy Street Gaming. I'm Easy. This is another 4-star partner guide. This is on the Red Guitarist. A little bit of a late bloomer. If you look at her hit point right there, she got under 10,000 at level 35. But then it comes level 40. Boy, she gets way up over 30,000 if you have the right war patterns on her. She's got some pretty good skills. The first one you're going to see is Rapid Chord. She'll attack one enemy with a sound wave. This is built before she's third awakened. Now she has a couple levels you can max out here. So you max out her skills. That's another 25% damage. But after third awakened, the Rapid Chord it changes a little bit. It attacks an enemy with a sound wave, and then if it's in a critical attack, it reduces the enemy's attack for 2 rounds. So that's a pretty big change because that's some debuffs that they're gonna have to deal with, and takes that 4-star partner and makes her a little bit stronger. Next skill is Fire Medley. It's a 2-part skill. First is the attack. It's a group attack with a 50% chance for Healing Forbidden, which is a really big debuff. She also heals her own team. She recovers the teammate with the lowest health by 25%. Again, when you max your skills out, you get like 30% more damage. Then there's Life Story. Her main skill, Life Story, basically it evens out all the team's health. It equals them all out with each other. And then she'll add 15% to the team. And once you max that skill out, it adds 35% more healing. And it'll also lower the CD to 4 rounds. From 5 to 4 rounds. And that is a huge skill. It comes in so handy so many times. She has a leader skill for Brave only. That's plus 40% defense. And then the Legion skill is plus 40 morale to Beastmaster if she lives through the partner battle. And then her human skill, which remember you get the human skill after you 5th awaken her, and that's it. At the end of the first 3 rounds she'll reduce the enemy's defense, so pretty good. Now to find out the hot choice, we all talk about this a lot. Anyway, to find out the hot choice, you click on your partner, then click on the war pattern, then click on the inventory, and then finally click on the shield for the hot choice. And if you look at the hot choice here, you'll see how there's Hippo and Whale at 25.71%. And this is something I want everyone to look at every time. The 7.71%, that tells us that this statistic comes from a large group of people. And so it's not just 2 or 3 guys that are using the war pattern. And as expected, for a healer, high health is a top priority. There's health all over these war patterns, all except for Lion. And people do want her to increase her attack too. She heals everyone, so they want to try to get the attack up. Now, I went a little differently with this, and you have to kind of pay attention to this. I went with Badger Wolf, and you have to, if you're going to use Badger or something outside of Hippo or Whale, you have to make sure you have hit point percentage on all 6 areas, on both hands, the head, the chest, both feet. It doesn't have to be the top priority, but it has to be somewhere in the substats. You're going to have HP percentage, and you need to get her health up as high as possible. You saw my account, I think I was at a combined 30,000, and there are guys that do a lot better than that. And a small tip, because this is a mistake that I've made, and be very careful of this, avoid using Cat war pattern on her, and then left arm speed as well, because if you do that, the Guitarist might end up going first, and then she'll use Life Story on everyone before they've even been attacked yet, so you really want to try to avoid doing that. Remember, the order that they all go in is really important, and to get her to go in the right order, you can use left hand speed, but avoid Cat. So I've got her in action, and what I've done for these little replays is I've kind of kept track of all the times that she uses her skills, and I kind of flashed up there on the screen. So right there, she's Fire Medley, and did negative 4,400 damage to the team, and then whatever healing that said, because I can't read it that fast. And this is an unusual team too, because I got a 3-star, 2 4-stars, and a 5-star, and this is actually in ranked matches on the way up. It's like a 2,000-ish match, and yeah, there's Zera smashing it, one of the 3-star all-stars. Using Life Story, getting plus 13,600 health as she allocates to all the hit points, and then she adds that health to it on top of that. And the reason why I wanted to show everyone this is because, you know, everyone probably watches all these replays, if you watch it all, and I would definitely suggest watching the replays. You probably watch it in ×3 like everyone does, and you can hardly see what skills they're using and what they're doing. So to kind of just slow it down, I haven't slowed it down because these are quick videos, but to kind of show everyone what she's doing, the Guitarist, Red Guitarist is a strong partner for a 4-star partner. You can use her probably all the way up to about 500th place in ranked matches, which you get up to 500 and you have elite players all over the place. You have max teams, and she can compete with them because of this life story and because of how high her health is. Here's another life story, plus 12,000. That's for the whole team. It doesn't hurt her chances that she's in there with a pretty good team. Here's Fire Medley, and if you see what she's doing, she's healing at about just over 1,000. They go down. Next replay, going up against a max team. Every one of these are maxed out partners. Got 2 Red God of Earth, Green God of Earth, Green Dragon Man. Got the 3-star All-Star in there. And here the Guitarist does life story, but a little early, and she ends up getting caught by the Red God of Earth. They all have all their skills pushed back to max CD, so they're in trouble right off the rip, and they all go down. The Guitarist is not the last one you want in the match. That's one of her weaknesses, is to be the last one, because she doesn't do high damage. So they take us out pretty easily. So we're gonna rematch this one, and sometimes you can trade out odd partners. I traded out the Green Prince for Blue Daggers. And I would say Green Prince is definitely a stronger partner, but in this case here, Daggers just happened to land in exactly where he needed to be. And this time, when the Red God of Earth does her big skill, she doesn't KO everyone. So then my Red God of Earth comes in and does a pretty good amount of damage, and they're gonna waste several shots on Daggers, who's invincible for a minute. And then a big shot by Red God of Earth, and then life story for the second time. It comes back and really plays big in this match. So Red Guitarist, great partner. She has great health and healing. She's got a modest attack, and she's a pretty weak closer as her negatives. The rating system, I go 1 to 5. On her health is 5. Her attack is a 1. Support for the other partners 4. Group attack 2. Skill, her healing is a 5. Her overall rating was a 3 point something. And what that means is that a 4 would be superb, but at 3.3 she can pretty much hang with 5 stars. You'll see her a lot in a lot of teams, and she's a benefit all the way up into probably in the 500s in ranked matches. Use her, she's good. Appreciate everyone for watching. Want to give a shout out to Mike the Red, probably one of the most loyal members of the Easy team. Really appreciate you, man. Next video we'll have another 4-star partner that everyone's dying to hear about. So until next time, it's been easy. Take care, everybody.